Greetings, everyone. So there is a potential leak for Pokemon Sword and Shield for the Pokedex. This is coming from Dexerto.com. I think it's pretty cool. I have looked through this to see if there was any points of interest. So first we'll start with, let me bring the page back up. So let's start with the fact that Meltan and Melmetal are at the top. Okay, that's cool. If you look, Grookey remains a solid grass type all the way up to its final form of Chimpango. Scorbunny becomes a steel type for its final evolution of Moltaire, although Hapire sounds pretty cool. Although Sobble gains his secondary type a lot sooner, becoming Nerviz, a water ghost type, and then Fearliz, the water lizard Pokemon, which is a water ghost as well. And it seems like our tiny bird Pokemon, where is it? This one here will become a ghost, a dark flying type, which is pretty cool. And then I think I found, I can't remember the name. I'll probably know. Here we go. Then we have this one here, which I think is our Pikachu clone, Musanda, the Electrodon, electric ice type. It does not evolve. Very few, if any, of the Pikachu clones actually evolve. I think Pichu is the only one that does, and it evolves into Pikachu, so that's that. And before anyone says Meryl, Peekaboo doesn't really count in my book. Let's see. Okay. Then we come down here. And then this caught my eye. Quakeon and Titanion, hardened Pokemon, Fissure Pokemon, Ground Steel, evolves from 133. This was my first indication that this might not be legit. Just because everybody wants an EV evolution, they want a Steel type evolution, but then there's this ground one. The ground one kind of defeats the other one, just like Glaceon could defeat Leafeon, but still, the fact that they have Eon at the end of the name, and a lot of the other names on this list feel like they might be still pending Japanese names, kind of has me a bit skeptical. But then, if we go further down the list, that's fan art. Let's go further down the list. There's actually Molerat, Boral, Blessamine, But then when we come further down the list, and a lot of Pokemon, if you go to the page, Dexerto.com, and look for this leak, a lot of the Pokemon have split evolutions, but here's where things get kind of interesting. So, here we have, right, we have Graboon, which evolves from Passimian, Dunsprite, which evolves from Dunsparce and gains the fairy typing, Karachnid, which evolves from Galvantula, which I don't know how that name works with electricity, Goosh, which evolves from Swanna, which I'm kind of cool with that, Love-Disc gets an evolution in the form of Infatuate Wave, I guess, instead of just having Alomola. Beating form, but whatever. But still, it gains the fairy type. Tuskord evolves from Donphan being the armor Pokemon. Marveline, the constraint Pokemon from Meowstic, which makes you wonder, because there's going to be two forms for that one. Sangorutang, the healer Pokemon from Oranguru. That's interesting. From Drudagon, Krimgon, if you like the Japanese name better, it becomes a dragon ghost for Goregon, and it evolved, it doesn't say how these evolutions are taking place, but there you go. Pendominate from Pangoro, they're naming some Kalos Pokemon, which is suspicious. But Basculin evolving, Bascrap. That's what it's called. I wonder if that's a typo and it should be Bascarp. But yes, Basculin evolving into a water steel type. That kind of gives this some merit to be real, because who cares about Basculin? Why would they pick that? That's so weird. But then there's Climate, the evolved form of Castform. A lot of people don't like Castform, apparently. But then Arbok gets an evolution where it becomes a dark type. Weezing gets an evolution which becomes a fire type. Napiat for the Taipan Pokemon, for Arbok. And Fuming, get it, Fuming, for the poison gas Pokemon which will be Weezing's, and it'll have fire, which I think a lot of people want to see it become a fairy for clean air. Then Rewop, power. Get it? For Rotom evolving, which I wonder if all the forms will have an evolution as well. The Pegasus Pokemon for Fugasis will be Fuego, get it? Fuego, Pegasus. Fuegasis will be from Rapidash somehow, and even Hariyama becomes Sumungus. And Heliozard, this is where it kind of loses its chance to be legit. Heliozard from Heliolisk. That's from a stone evolution. That's, I don't know. Then we come down a little bit further, and then we have, let's see. Okay, so then we have Volkita, the strike Pokemon, Steel Fight. I'm believing that's the box art for Sword. Varskite, the protection Pokemon, which is Steel Dark. And then right afterward, there's Ulfazo, the clench Pokemon, which is Steel Ground. So that might be our third version monster, maybe? But still, maybe they're a trio somehow? But there's Attack and Protect, so what's Clench exactly? But then we have Equalos, the Titan Pokemon, Fire Fairy. Now that's interesting because it's Fire Fairy, and it's also this late in the Pokedex. So I have to wonder, because then there's these three royalty Pokemon that don't really share any common type. Oh, they share grass typing. And there's these last two, the Royal Guard and the Incision Pokemon. So I have to believe that the Equalos might be that ground drawing that everybody's talking about. So there's a lot of interesting things in this leak. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a like. Do subscribe. Let me know if you think if this is legit or fake. And make sure to check out my other videos in the right-hand column. And until next time, later, taters.